Good evening, dear friends. Well, let's get more comfortable in front of our YouTube screens. And we start with you. As we know not by hearsay, March 8th is approaching us with you. And I can't allow you to meet this wonderful, bright holiday of spring, love and beauty with insufficiently developed gluteal muscles. And my gift to you for this bright March 8th holiday is wonderful, powerful, firm buttocks that attract the attention of passers-by and illuminate the streets with the light of spring. So, friends, before we restore our powerful gluteal muscles, take this test. First, pay attention. Do your gluteal muscles work at all in your everyday life? Put your hands on your buttocks or where they should be. Walk around, take a few steps, and see if they work or not. First, put both hands, checked. Then one hand on one buttock and also walk around, see if it will strain or not. Then the second one, right, left. And try now to walk and specifically strain the gluteal muscle. Can you do it or not? And most likely this movement, it will not be very comfortable, not very natural it will look. Because the tension of the buttock will be here, from the back, when the leg is behind. But in the step, you need to do it differently. So now write in the comments, do your buttocks work at all or not? If the buttocks work, you have nothing to do here. Don't waste time, don't watch, go work, do your things. If they don't work, we watch carefully. We like, we comment, we subscribe and watch. So, friends, that's it. So much has been written about it. Songs, movies, stories, short films, music videos have been made about it. So, why do some people have a saggy, hanging belly that doesn't attract any interest, while others have a well-developed abdominal muscle that everyone envies? These people, they envy these people who don't even know, don't even suspect that these people envy them. For some reason, they have two noses. This is done by the eye. So what's the reason? What's the secret? They think they have some secret, but these people don't know what the secret is. They've never trained in their life. They've never squatted. They've never done any exercises, but their glutes are getting bigger and bigger every day, while these people go to the gym every day, do exercises. The gluteal brain does everything you want, does nothing, doesn't grow, only gets smaller. The glute gets smaller. Such a feeling. To the other side, how soon? So soon. So it will start to grow. So it will fall here. What to do? So friends, the secret of strong, powerful glutes is finally revealed in the Yadrinsky Scientific Research Institute at the Department of Gluteology. What's the reason? It turns out the gluteal muscle in us is innervated. If someone didn't know, innervation is this. From the spinal cord goes such. First the roots of the nerves, and then they already branch out into nerves. And this nerve approaches the muscle. And, for example, the brain creates some command. And like through wires, here goes an electric nerve impulse, and the muscle, it starts to work consciously. Unconsciously, all depends on which part of the nervous system is working. In this case, we have such a system. The cranial nerve, it comes out right next to the pear-shaped muscle. That's the whole reason it turned out to be the pear-shaped muscle. The pear-shaped muscle is so called not because it is as tasty as a pear, because someone thought it was the same shape as a pear. Although it doesn't really look like a pear at all, this man who named it has never seen a pear. The muscle looks like some shape I don't know. Well, it's triangular. Let it be a pear-shaped muscle. Maybe some Ivan Grushevidov named it, in honor of his daughter. So friends, this muscle, during its spasm, during its shortening, it starts to squeeze our much-suffering cranial nerve, and the impulse that our brain sends to the cranial muscle. The cranial muscle cannot obediently perform it because mechanical obstacles arise on the way. Try it. If the wires are like this, give it up. Most likely you will be hit by a current. Here's a different system that doesn't target this muscle with a current. Here's an example of how water travels through a hose to a neighbor. Try it in the summer. Step on the hose as the water flows to the neighbor and wait to see his reaction. He'll likely scream, right? Here, the same thing, the same system. But it's not water here, not energy. An electrical impulse. Science. It goes like this: if the muscle mechanically squeezes, the result is such this berry muscle like a neighbor. Here, your muscle becomes without water, without an electrical impulse. The muscle slowly loses its tone. Because besides that, we wanted to make some movement. The muscle strained. Constant pulsation goes into these muscles to maintain their tone. But this berry muscle, without this stimulation, begins to lose its tone, loses tone, because of what happens. Blood doesn't come, doesn't go, swelling, lymph, and the muscle slowly begins to lose its shape, its function. What should we do first? In order for our berry muscle to work, we need to remove this tension, this stretch in the pear-shaped muscle. There are stretching exercises for the pear-shaped muscle. Why are they bad? Because most often the pear-shaped muscle, when already tense, the berry muscle is weak. If you remove it now, just take the tension off the pear-shaped muscle, then your sacroiliac joint will have nothing to hold on to at all. It will be loose for some time, but then the pear-shaped muscle will tense up again. That's why we will proceed a bit differently with you. We will take a specially made massager with you to work on pear-shaped muscles of different forms. You see, they are spherical, pyramidal. And our task now is to get right into this muscle. For this, try to do this near the wall for starters. Stand up, lean against it. If your gluteus muscle is poorly developed, there will be no problem. You will hit it right away because this thin layer, which is on top, which used to be your powerful gluteus muscle, will not hinder you from working out your pear-shaped muscle. And here you will find the sore spot. There might be a feeling of such heaviness. And if you also feel that the pain goes down the leg, it means you definitely hit where you need to. Just don't push so hard that your leg accidentally stops working. You'll still need it because, and this is the place you're working on. Two options. Either you do this in motion. I'll specifically demonstrate it for the channel subscribers. That is, you take the ball and put it right here. And the first option, you just stand like this, waiting for March 8th. The second option, you add movement. And both one and the other can be sick enough. The main mistake here can be that you put the ball high enough, because there can also be enough sick places here. But focus on the tailbone. This is what you sit on. And just above this tailbone, you need to put the ball. That is, there will be a slightly different feeling. Go down with the ball and get to almost the lowest point you can press with the ball standing. There will be the pear-shaped muscle. Let go a little to the side and down, and this place must definitely be worked out. See between the tailbone and the femur. Here are all these places, because next to the tailbone, there are several other muscles there. They also need to be worked out. Remove the spasm from them. Press on each point from 1 to 2 minutes. Press in motion, massage. But in general, somewhere 5-10 minutes, this can all take you. And after that, you already start. Oh, forgot about this. See? This is the exact, more precise massager. The effect is the same. You can also accurately work out all these places here. Here, all this accurately. Now, what should we do to make our muscle work not only in exercises, which you initially do every day, several times a day, then nothing works out for you. You've given up. You're doing it before the new year. You've done it 2 days before March 8th. So you don't have to do these exercises. So that every day, your buttocks grew. Grew, grew, grew. Until not. That's how much it will take to grow. That's how much it will grow. Until there are suitable sizes of clothes, when there is no such clothes. Stop. The most important thing is for the gluteal muscle to work during the step. And here, the main secret is that during your movement, it should be strained. Put your hands on your gluteal muscles and extend your leg forward. That's how you step. And now, look, on the supporting leg, on the leg you are standing on, is the buttock strained or not? There are two options here. Either the middle gluteal muscle can work, right here on the side, or the large gluteal muscle. We need the big gluteal muscle here. If you're not doing the movement correctly, then your glute is relaxed at the moment when you're standing on one leg. In order for your glute to work during the step, you need to add a body rotation. Also, keep your hand on your glute and now make a rotation. With one hand, make a backward motion, the other forward, turn your shoulders. Put your hand back on your glute, any, right, left, and notice that at this moment your glute is tense. If you make a turn standing on one leg, your glute will tense up. If there is no such turn, then the glute will be relaxed.
And so, with each step, that is, each step will turn out to be a workout for you.
Now, how do you learn to do this movement? It's not that simple here. You can't just take it and start doing this turn. Here it's important that at the moment when your leg is extended, this front one, the muscles on the inner surface of the thigh were working. It's precisely the tension of them that will make you turn, not the movement of the shoulders, as it seems at first glance. To learn this movement, take a rubber band, tuck your leg in here so that it's on the side. For example, I've hooked it onto my left leg, fastened it on the left, and now I'm standing as if I want to take a step and start to extend my leg forward, and here my leg will pull this rubber band as if in the opposite direction. And the leg I'm standing on, you can put your hand on the buttock here if you want. Don't want. The gluteal muscle. It will be tense, working at this moment. That is, the movement is such, it is quite uncomfortable. Heavy. Do this forward-backward movement. You can put your foot on the toe from the back, and you try to bring it forward here, and hold it for some time, this position. Do such 10 movements here. You will find that without a turn, you will not be able to do this to maintain balance. You will have to turn around. Then repeat this movement without the rubber band, and you will find that during the movement, the buttocks start to tense up. Then, try to do the same thing in motion during a step, and automatically you will be able to do this as well. Well, friends, I'm glad to congratulate you with new, updated, powerful additional arterial blood to your buttocks. Now at your corporate parties, your dances will be the most fun. Fun, exciting, the most March 8th. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's comment, do sports, help parents. Congratulations to everyone. Until new broadcasts.